What's up, friends? Failed Guardian here, and today we're talking about which Pokemon in Generation 2 is the most powerful. And I'm not just talking like a little bit more powerful than the other Pokemon. I'm talking about this Pokemon kind of makes the other ones look like trash right now. Now, some of you might not remember this, but in Generation 1, Vaporeon used to have a water gun attack that did 10 damage. And as you can see, they nerfed it. Now it only does 5 damage. But when that did 10 damage, you could pretty much go to a gym with Vaporeon, dodge a couple of the attacks, and just knock out like an entire level 4 gym. It was so powerful that they ended up nerfing it. They cut it in half. That's how powerful it was. So there's currently another Pokemon in Generation 2 that's even worse than what Vaporeon used to be. Now, Gen 1, I would say Dragonite, Vaporeon, Gyarados, and Snorlax. Those were your best gym fighters. You can see I have a few of them. I name them A-Team. Those are the ones that when I want to go knock out a gym, that's what I take to knock out the gym with. The percentage behind it is just simply what the IV is, the hidden stats. So, now, February 16th, 2017, Generation 2 Pokemon are inserted into the game in epic fashion. They kind of did like a fly-by-night thing. No one's seen it coming, and it was all over the news within like 2-3 hours. And slowly but surely, a few players started discovering there is a new king of the gym. Now, it's in the form of a fat, egg-shaped punching bag. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm sure you do now. Chansey, he was able to evolve into Blissey. And Blissey here is just ridiculous. Like many of you, I didn't have enough candy to evolve my Chansey into Blissey. So I assigned it as my buddy, and I walked, and I walked, and I walked some more. You can see 156 kilometers I had to walk in order to get enough candy to evolve my Blissey, and then I powered up a few times. And it was ridiculous. 2 weeks later, I had enough candy, and I immediately went to a gym, did a fight, and Blissey single-handedly took down an entire level 4 gym. I knocked out a Dragonite, a Gyarados, I think there was a Venusaur there chilling at the bottom. It was so weak I wouldn't even call it a real contender. But anyway, and I noticed something right away. I'm thinking, holy smokes, my Blissey isn't even fully powered up yet, and it just took down an entire gym, and none of my other Pokemon are even close to as powerful as this thing. Now, I can already sense you guys are going to be hating on me, like saying, oh, my Dragonite's the best, or my Vaporeon's the best, and Blissey sucks, blah, blah, blah. So let's just cut the crap. Let's start comparing the actual stats, the actual numbers here. I did do a small spreadsheet as a comparison in case anyone wanted to argue the validity of what I'm saying. So I have two Pokemon here. I have a Dragonite and I have a Blissey that are both at level 25.5. Every time you power up to another level, there's 2 upgrades, so there's half levels. So these are both at the exact same power right now, and let's just compare their raw stats. The Blissey has 2315 CP. The Dragonite has 2521 CP. Now, if you look at the other number, the HP, the health bar, Blissey has 350 health, whereas Dragonite only has 128 health. That is 273% more health. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, Dragonite has the higher CP. Yeah, the CP on the Dragonite is 2521, which pretty much, that's only 8% more. So if you take the 8% off of the 273 advantage, you are left with 251% advantage going to Blissey. That is huge.
A knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
This is also a knife.
Oh, well, I'll be on my way.
I mean, you're talking about a Pokemon that takes over twice as long to kill. So if you're going to drop any Pokemon at a gym as a defender, nothing right now is even close to Blissey. It's just ridiculous. So my one Blissey can go to gyms, take down 3-4. It's an awesome Pokemon, and it's by far the best in the game right now. But I got a really bad feeling, just like what happened to Vaporeon with that water cannon, that they are going to nerf this Blissey. So I would suggest everyone get it as soon as possible. Do what I do, like equip your Chansey and just start walking or something. It is totally worth it, and you should enjoy it now before it gets nerfed. I know Mewtwo and Mew are coming out in the next couple weeks, so maybe that'll be a contender, but as of right now, nothing is even close to this Blissey, so I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of hate on this video, and I'm more than willing. I'll tell you what, I'll even stick around, and I will respond to the first few people who drop a comment. We can have an intelligent conversation. I don't want to make it into like a full-blown argument or anything. I know you're going to get at me about like, the advantage, the weaknesses, they're not good against the fighting Pokemon.